Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I know I don't get on here as much as I used to, but you do over 300 videos in 1 year, and you want to take a little bit of a break. But I had to come on here and share my thoughts with you on a news story I just saw uh, because I couldn't contain it all in a Twitter post because it requires a little bit of a backstory. So, I just saw that the House Freedom Caucus, which is the group of conservative Republicans in the House who effectively control the actions of the leadership of the House, because there are so many of them now that they can cause havoc for the Republican Party if they don't go along with something. So they have sent a letter to Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, because Nancy Pelosi told Jim Jordan, who is a member of the Freedom Caucus, and Jim Banks that they were not going to be allowed to serve on the January 6th committee. She told Kevin McCarthy, Speaker Pelosi did, try again, Buster Brown. These two are not going to be allowed to be on. They are wanting him now to file a privilege motion to vacate the chair, which would force a vote on the Speaker of the House. They're trying to, I guess in their mind, boot Nancy Pelosi from the speakership. Well, I got news for them. Because here's the backstory. In 2015, they tried this against a speaker of their own party, John Boehner. And John Boehner knew that he would probably lose that vote. And so he preempted them by announcing his retirement. I've got news for them, though. While they may have been successful, partially, against a speaker of their own party, their chances against a speaker of the opposite party, who, two things here. One, is incredibly popular with her own caucus. And two, by the admission of John Boehner, the speaker they booted in their little vacate the chair move in 2015, is the most powerful speaker in history, are next to none. None. This is just we're going to pitch a fit for pitching a fit's sake move by the Republicans. I once, when I was little, asked my parents if I could go somewhere, and they said no. Well, I was not happy about this. And I had read in a history book earlier that day about set-down strikes. And I thought, and I just said, I'm going to do a set-down strike. So I placed a chair in the middle of the kitchen and just sat there like this. And my mother looked at me and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, I'm having a set-down strike. Because you're not letting me do what I want to do. She said, okay. She went on about the rest of her afternoon. And I gave up after about 45 minutes because she didn't give in. She just, okay, went on about her afternoon. That's what's going to happen with this. I predict Kevin McCarthy will file this motion because he's petrified of the House Freedom Caucus. There will be a vote, and the speaker will survive. Nancy Pelosi is not giving up the speakership till she wants to. Or the Democrats lose the majority. So, just be on the lookout for that in the coming days. That's something Democrats are going to have to deal with. We'll have to beat down this recalcitrant move by the Republicans. Yeah. It's going to be so hilarious. And I think Republicans are of the mistaken notion that some of the Democrats who voted against Pelosi in January for Speaker will vote against her again in a move like this. That's a good way, if you're a member of a House, to lose your committee assignments, or discover that there's someone in your own party, in your district, that thinks they can do a better job in Congress than you, and oh my God, has an inordinate amount of campaign funds. Yeah. The Republicans are going to try to boot Speaker Pelosi from the Speaker's chair, and they're going to fail in a big way.